Welcome to this tutorial on how to use Cloudinary Generative AI image transformations in Nuxt. We'll go through removing image background, generating additional background with fill, and removing and replacing elements on the image, all with the help of AI. For the demo, I have created this simple Nuxt-free application that displays multiple images, each with a different generative AI transformation applied. The app.view contains the code needed to display the whole application. We are using the CLD image components to display these images and apply the transformations. To remove the background from the image, we can pass the remove background prop and give it a value of true. We can also use the shorthand and just pass the remove background, which will do the same. Keep in mind that remove background transformations can take time. Because of that, CLD image utilizes the concept of polling, which means that if we receive 404 error for the image with the remove background prop, it will retry the request for the image every once in a while to make sure that eventually the image will properly appear. In some cases, we might want to extend the image content using AI. Here we can do so easily by passing the prop fill background. This will make the original image smaller and add content as a background to it. Let's imagine that we have an image of a person with a blue t-shirt, and we are not a fan of this color. We can use generative AI transformations to change its color. Here we can do it by passing a prop recolor and passing an array where first element is the item we want to recolor, and the second one is the actual new color. In our example, we have replaced the color of the shirt to be purple. Have you just noticed that there is an element on the image that you didn't want, like a bottle of water or bike? With generative AI transformations, you can easily remove this item by passing the remove prop, and inside passing the element you want to remove, in our case, the mirror. Let's imagine that instead of removing the element from the image, we would prefer to replace it with something else. We can do so by passing the replace prop and passing there an array where the first index is the actual element we want to replace, and the second one is what we want to replace this element with. In this case, we want to replace woman with a cat. Let's review. You have learned how to use Cloudinary Generative AI image transformations in Nuxt with examples such as removing image background, generating additional background with fill, recoloring, and removing and replacing elements on the image. Check out the Cloudinary Nuxt documentation for more examples.